back to Sway TV. I'm your host JJ here on Amazon Live, and I'm so excited!
We're gonna have some fun on the street.
And we're doing Workout Wednesdays here on Amazon Live.
And she is fresh off the set of Shark Tank.
It's such an honor to be here today, so thank you.
We are going to be talking all about parenting.
This is our tribe of women. What is the key to a successful business?
I am so excited for today's Battle Shop Live. And it's Brad Grunberg. Hi, Brad. What more could you want than the Self-Love Workbook?
Thank God you were on this show.
Rosalinda just said this is better than Netflix.
Oh, Naveen says this is better than Netflix. Yes!
Here we go, here we go.
There's a Tesla. You can actually buy a car on Amazon. That is so crazy. The perfect gift. Yes, we got our Drake's Cake break.
David is live streaming. We got it right up in the corner. I love this.
Oh, that feels so good.
Oh my God, that is the coolest thing ever.
So awesome.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake your zoo life.
This is fun.
Drum roll, please. Dun, dun, dun.
And one person's gonna win a PS5. Which one will it be?
Here we go. I'm so excited. I can't even stand it.
And Sam's in the chat says, Sway TV rocks. Woo! We're still going. Yeah, we don't sleep at Sway. One of the best comments I've ever received, ever, hands down.
2, 1.
All the time streaming live. We're sharing great products. We're doing great interviews and amazing giveaways.
Amazon, we love you, Amazon. So grateful for you guys and for Sway TV.
I've had such a great time with all of you.
Shop attainment all the time. Amazon Live, woo! Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Welcome back to Sway TV. I'm Dr. Kate. Welcome to another really fun episode of Mind, Body, Spirit with Dr. Kate. I'm so excited because I'm here today with my dear friend, Susan, who happens to also be the brilliant mind behind this hair color and bob, which I've managed to achieve with no short. Susan, welcome to Amazon Live with Sway TV. Hi.
Thank you so much. So happy to be here.
So today we're going to get into some of Susan's favorite hair products. We're going to talk about why she likes them. We're going to talk about non-toxic beauty. We're going to talk about how to achieve you know, certain shades without having too many chemicals involved, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about hair extensions. What else are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about Kevin Murphy products.
Kevin Murphy and what?
And the fabulous Gamma dryer from Italy that I just love. It's like not even a pound. It's like such a great blow dryer.
And why you like it and how you've been using it. Why don't you get us started?
I think we should start with the blow dryer, don't you? I think we should.
I think you should tell us a little bit more about who you are before we get started. So
Okay.
go ahead and take it away, Susan. Yay.
Thank you. I've been a stylist, I hate to say it, like over 30 years. So, but you know, I've been through a lot of different changes. Actually, I started in the 80s where everyone used to smoke cigarettes. Can you believe it? We used to turn the chair so they could smoke the cigarettes.
That's awful.
So that's where I started. It was a long time ago in the 80s, and I had my own salon.
You guys were all just smoking and doing hair.
No, the clients smoke, you know, and you're like, excuse me, do you think we get turns if the smoke's not going in my face? So crazy the way we used to work. It's ashes everywhere. It's crazy.
So you've been dealing with like chemical exposures and things, and then you started. What made you want to start going towards more natural products?
When I had my salon, I had a salon in Newport called Bombshells, and then it changed to Honey Hair Studio, and I went organic. I was kind of above my time. It was like 15 years ago. So I was always searching out, and I went to Florida and got trained on organic color. It was really cool.
So 15 years ago, you were working in an organic hair salon before that was even really a thing.
It was, yeah.
How was your clientele then? Did you have a lot of people that wanted it?
Well, you would find a lot of people that were sick or something that couldn't stand to be around the chemicals or the fumes, and we would really promote it. Hey, we're the only salon in Newport that doesn't have fumes. It was unheard of, all the products were so bad back then. So I've always kind of in the back of my mind had that health and beauty, healthy, way of achieving things instead of having all the fumes and all this different levels of color. I try to cut corners a little bit so you don't have so many chemicals on your hair. So that's kind of been my journey. And I had my own salon. Now I don't. I'm just promoting, I'm just working with Kevin Murphy. It's just an excellent product.
So
even down to even their bottles, they have this thing called OWP. It's ocean waste plastic. So they actually take the plastic out of the ocean and make their products.
That's
bottles,
amazing.
It's insane.
My close friend Josephine, who's the owner of a tea company called Olaplex, she's obsessed with microplastics, and she researches and finds all of the brands that are high in microplastics, and she's very critical of plastic usage, as we all should be. But I'm not as informed as I'd like to be about microplastics, but knowing that brands like Kevin Murphy are starting to, fight back that problem is, I think it's really important, right?
Even like the shape of the bottle is supposed to use less plastic.
Let's see the shape.
Stuff.
Show the bottle.
So this is like one of their, usually they're like big bottles, but see these, and then they line up like in your shower really easy. Wow. So they're just a lot different. And you can even feel the plastic feels a little bit different. See, and it says right on there, 100% OWP. Which means ocean waste plastic. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research on him. He's from Australia.
Okay.
And he likes this Kakuta plum. He infuses. It's a moisture delivery.
So this Kadu plum, I know a little bit about this.
Is that how you say it?
I'm not. I think so.
Really...
But there's a mushroom company called Life Cycle that's also out of Australia, and they use this Kadu plum, which comes from the outback.
Okay.
So I think it's unique to Australia, and they told me that it's really high in antioxidants. So that probably is why it's good for the hair as well, right?
For sure, yes. So that's one of the big things that I started following Kevin Murphy about 5 years ago, because I like the way that he uses, everything organic and
So can we talk about? I remember when you first started using his color on my hair. And you were telling me all about how it's made from fruit and it doesn't have these traditional chemicals.
And it doesn't have any ammonia.
Okay.
And it doesn't have any fumes. Okay. And there's actually blueberries in the lightener, which is funny because, everybody wants their hair light. They want to cancel out yellow and orange. So you want that blue factor. So I think it's kind of funny that they put blueberries because it does help cancel out the orange. How we always canceling orange and yellow out in blondes.
It's so cool because all my life I was trying to achieve like this perfect blonde color and my hair would always go orange, like orange, yellow. I remember when I was 17, I dyed my hair. I asked my mom if I could become blonde, and she said no.
Yeah,
so
my hair is quite dark.
So I just bought like box color and did it myself, and it was completely orange. Yeah. But over the years, it's hard to find people who know how to color correct for that. So it's impressive that you did that, but I didn't know that all these years it was blueberries. That was what was missing. It was blueberries. But I want to get more into it. We have a whole cart that we put together to go through to talk about all these different products, but we could just start with which one would you like?
Well, one of my favorite ones that I've been using a lot for the blondes, to help maintain it's called Shimmer Me Blonde. And it's a repairing shine treatment. And it has they say that you're supposed to roll it like this. It has little mica pieces in it.
Wow,
and
let's see that. It's really
cool.
shiny. And I don't know if the camera can see how much it's hard to get the angle.
There you go. Yeah, it's really glistening.
I gotta block my face.
It's really glistening.
But there's this really beautiful, actually you can kind of see it in my hair, see how, because I still have some on from what you put the other day. I love it. It's amazing.
And it lasts 24 hours.
So the one that we pulled up on the cart, this one is the Shimmer. This is the same one. Is this the same color that we have here? It just looks a little darker.
Yes. It's like a lavender. Yep.
So tell us about what it does and how would I use it?
So you can use it on wet or dry. You're supposed to roll it because there's actually mica crystals in it. Wow. So I learned that.
So the mica is kind of what creates that
and it reflects the light. Healthy hair is shiny hair. So everybody wants their hair to look healthy, it has to be very shiny. If it's dull and kind of fly away, that's
Lackluster,
not really.
yeah. And the shine is sort of like youthful and
And it's all about closing the cuticle down. You know,
Okay.
you don't want to like, even when you blow dry your hair, you don't want to, tease it up and make all the cuticle raspy. So
Can you tell everyone what the cuticle is and why it matters?
So it's this part of your hair. So you go like this, and then you can see all the little pieces. That's the cuticle. So you want to keep it all nice and smooth and have everything go down.
And one thing I noticed is that when you do have colored hair, the cuticle is a little bit roughed up, right? It has a little bit of like almost like an abrasion to it that you want to kind of calm, right, when you're styling. So
Yeah, and that's when you can always tell if someone's hair is unhealthy, is if their cuticles all raspy.
Oh, okay.
So look how smooth your hair is. See, you have healthy cuticles.
I'm feeling like I'm way too happy about my hair right now, which I know seems a little.
Well, let's spray it a little bit more
let's spray a
on
little
and
bit.
see if we can see some more mica coming out of it. See?
And then we can also, I don't know if this would help to roll this in, maybe just do like,
Yeah.
This is another product that we featured many times, and it's one of my favorite. To achieve this, Andy wanted us to mention that this is
the Vidal Sassoon Bob.
the Vidal Sassoon Bob, which one of our other hosts who's starting her own brand new show. I'm so excited for Eden Sassoon. She's going to be doing her own live show by herself. It's her first solo show, I think. And Eden is so inspirational to me because she actually is part of the explant community, and she came last year and spoke about breast implant illness and and the awareness of body image and relating to women who have similar issues with regard to implants. But her father did popularize this bob, right?
For sure.
So let's see if
it's
we
like
can...
one of the first haircuts he did, I would say. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Oh, really good.
I think I've overdone it today because I'm getting static now, so it's like too dry maybe.
No, it looks great. It looks really glassy, and that's what you want,
So, all right. So walk me through how I would do this if I was home.
This you can use when it's wet or dry. So if you do see the flyaways, so during the day, maybe some of your hair is like flying away a little bit, you just spray it on, and then you kind of go like this, and then you can calm your hair down a little bit.
So if I were to get out of the shower with wet hair and then
spray it on, it will help you detangle.
So kind of put it on the ends and comb it through with like a wet brush.
Yeah.
You brought a wet brush, right? You want to show it?
Yeah, I love the wet brush. They just so easy to use. Yeah.
It's not.
It's a very good brush for detangling. We're gonna keep brushing our hair. It's gonna get healthier. See, the micas are going in.
your hair is more of like a golden, like beach blonde, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so, would you want to use more of this gold color for your?
Well,
color?
actually, the gold. Sorry, I'm losing my strap.
It's okay.
Strappy. What's going on with the strappies here today? Just adjust it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, the gold, actually, I learned it's for the brunettes. It's more for brunettes. However, if you want to feel like you want to go a little golden, you can put the golden in there.
And then
but it is for brunettes, and that one's. And they say, remember,
to get the mica going.
Get the
because
mica
it probably
going.
settles because it's heavier, right?
And then if you really feel like you need to, you're traveling or something, you can go gently, but you don't want to break up those little crystals. They're so cute.
It's unbelievable.
They make your hair so. Don't you remember as a kid? Like I'm from the back east. We used to go rock hunting or whatever, go flying around the rocks, and digging, and you'd find like a rock with a little mica in it. That's pretty much what it is. So they use the minerals. So again, I think that's pretty cool, right? For
it's very
taking
cool.
The mica.
So all right, well let's see what else we have in the cart to look at today. I think we put.
So don't forget your wet brushes though. Always so great.
Let's talk about wet brushes. I don't know what to do.
I like wet brushes. They just don't pull your hair out so much. And like when your hair's really tangly, it's so good. That's pretty much.
And
what
how
it's
do they
for.
like choose a good one? Just type wet brush or into.
Yeah, it's just one brand wet brush.
Wet brush.
So, yeah,
okay.
it's literally called wet brush.
And I love the really kind of like
and they're all
age
pretty
mandala on the back.
Yeah, they're
it
all
aligns
pretty.
with it matches our shimmer, right?
Yeah, I know. We're all glitzy. Remember the purple one? Be careful.
So it's so
that's a couple products of his that are really popular for me right now. And doing all the blondes, trying to keep them all healthy.
Should we talk about the purple shampoo? I want to talk about how that can be important. I think this
what
is
we've
right?
done is done like a high lift blonde on her, and then we did the toner without. Her hair is like pretty dark. You can see her eyebrows.
It's pretty much
And,
black. No, it's like a dark brown.
Yeah,
right?
it's dark brown. So we got her blonde without bleach, which is amazing. So high lift color, and then these amazing toners they have out.
So you were using the Kevin Murphy color, right, to lift, and could you talk about like why that worked and what?
Well, you use kind of the higher volume peroxide 40, and then they have the higher lift that really gives it a go. It lifts about 5 to 6 shades.
Wow.
So it's just it's called the higher lift. So it just lifts it
And then
more.
when you get to that place with someone who is darker haired, and there was kind of a yellow orange like phase with my hair, and then you want to talk about how this product fixes that?
Well, that's the Hydrate Me rinse.
Is
And
this
then
not the purple?
This
Oh,
is
sorry.
the purple right now. Sorry, we have so many products.
No,
My
it's okay.
goodness.
It's okay. Let me see if I can. Oh, we're in
This
the wrong
is the
one.
color shampoo. So this is what I have in my shower, and it's the color enhancing shampoo. It's called Blonde Angel Wash. And another little fact about Kevin Murphy is that he calls it wash and rinse instead of
Okay.
shampoo conditioner.
Okay, and
It's just kind of like a little trendy thing he did. But
I
I,
like
think
that.
it's cute.
Let me
Yeah,
see
I think
this.
it's cute.
They spilled coffee everywhere.
Okay.
All right, so talk about what does purple shampoo do for people who haven't used it.
Again, if you ever took art classes and the yellow orange, exactly what's across from it would be blue violet. So
Okay.
you're just like canceling each other out. Is
Okay.
pretty much what it is. So anybody that has blonde hair, I recommend it probably once or twice a week. But if you really want to be super platinum, you can use it every time. And so it's very purple. I brought that little thing so you could see, like,
We can
I was
show
going to
it.
show you,
Wow, that is
like really
Here,
see
put it
how-
to the camera, like if you put it closer.
see how purpley it is? Really purple.
And this will get all over your shower, so you
So-
have to keep like a towel in the shower.
It doesn't, this one, I've used so many of them, and a lot of them really dry your hair. This one really doesn't dry your hair. And you can leave it on about 10 or 15 minutes, and it really does make. In fact, they're so good nowadays that, like, we used to use toners like crazy, back in the
Like
day.
constantly be
But I
toning.
can't believe how good these shampoos work, honestly. Look at me, I'm calling it a shampoo. I should be calling it a wash. See?
So tell me, what is a reason why someone, they leave the salon and they have like a nice color, and then a week later, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the color changes? Can you explain why that happens?
Well, it oxidizes, the air gets into and opens up the cuticle.
Okay.
See?
And then
and then it lifts out the pigment. So
and then
that's
there's
why.
also like exposures maybe that we're
Yeah,
getting.
the sun, water, everything. Go outside. It's amazing. All the
Sometimes
stuff
like
in the air, you don't realize
when
it, especially when you have blonde hair. And the one thing about blonde hair, it looks completely different when water's in it.
okay.
So never like panic when you're getting your hair done, like, oh, it looks this different color. But honestly, it's so sheer that when the water comes out of it, completely different color. It usually lightens up a couple shades.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
And I found that when I use a shower filter, that it actually keeps the color of my
Some of
hair
the
longer.
the minerals
So
are
I'm
in there.
wondering, what, and then if I shower at other places that are not my home where there's no filter,
Right.
sometimes my hair gets more orange,
Yes, it does.
kind of like a copper, and then I use this. So usually
Yeah,
I
and don't be
travel-
afraid to leave it on like 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
It really makes a great difference. It does. I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe how good these products are. Seriously. And then they have the purple enhancing treatment conditioner.
Oh, so this is different.
See, look, I
than-
keep saying conditioner. I got to get in the mode of it. It's color enhancing treatment. This one's a treatment.
So you would do the purple shampoo.
And that one is very purple too. See. Yeah, see, it's not as purple as the shampoo. It's a little softer. So if you really want to change your color, I would suggest using the shampoo more than the conditioner.
Okay.
You can exactly follow up with the conditioner, but if you're really going to see major change in your color, you want to put the shampoo and leave it on for a while.
Would you be expecting to use that conditioner every day and then the shampoo a couple times a week, or is it too much to use the conditioner every day?
Like I said, if you want to be having it like really platinum,
Okay.
you want to use the rinse.
Okay.
Or treatment, whatever you want to call it.
And then can
Gotta
we
get
talk?
all our lingo down.
I brought up this cool. This is the pink
Oh yeah,
one.
that one's really cool too. I don't know if I have that one. It's like
No.
this one.
It's okay. We can just
It's
look at it here and talk about it.
Yeah, what that is, it's actually apricot. So if you, oh, I heard it right
Oh,
here.
here it is.
Yeah, we did have it. Sorry. So many products we brought.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, the lighting's kind of bright.
Both your face need to be covered.
Oh, come behind me.
That's okay.
Or behind the. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, we could just read it to you. It's called Autumn Angel.
Yeah, it's Autumn Angel. This one's apricot rose. So maybe if you have like a pale blonde and you want to have fun, so you can see it's kind of pale.
Wow, it's completely pink.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, see
Wow,
his
look
color.
at that.
I know, isn't it cool?
Wait, come. we're flipped. We're backwards.
There we go.
Hide. Okay. That's so pretty. So
Yeah.
if I
so
were
that
to,
one's really pale. It's nice.
is it conditioner or shampoo?
That's a treat.
It's a treatment.
Yeah.
So if I were to put that on my
Enhancing
hair
shine,
now,
yeah.
would it make it actually? Pink?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is this what you have here?
little pale
Is this
pink.
how you got pink?
Well, this is. We're going to be talking about that in a few
Okay.
minutes.
Well, I don't want to spoil it. so-
Okay. But if I get a whim one day, I'll put it in for fun. Go to the beach. You have pink hair. It's
How
fun.
long does it last?
Probably it lasts a few days. Probably till you wash it off.
Okay,
You
so
rinse
it's
it
not
off. It's very
permanent.
temporary.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
that's
very
good to
temporary, but
know.
it's kind of fun though. Like you're going to
Yeah.
a party or something, you want to just like
Yeah.
liven things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Put this treatment on and leave it for a few minutes. It's fun.
I could totally.
So many
do a
fun
pink
things
bomb.
with hair, right?
Very
There's so many
fun.
fun things to do.
And I
know.
see you brought some pink extensions over there, but I don't know what you're gonna do with those.
Well,
I'm nervous because I don't know. All right, let's see what else we put in to
Don't be
talk
nervous.
about.
It's all good.
What are those other pink?
Okay, so this one's full again.
Oh, let's
This
talk about
is
that.
this is like a thickening lotion. It's called Full Again.
So
That you would use when it's wet, damp hair. Put
is
it on the
it
roots.
related to this plumping rinse? Is this
That
just
would be
from
a
the same
nice
line?
follow up. Yeah, same follow up.
So
Yeah.
tell who would need to use like
Anyone with fine hair that's really flat.
Okay.
Or anyone that would want just the lift on their roots. That would
Okay.
be really good. The Full Again.
Does it irritate the cuticle or is it okay?
It's actually going to fill it in so it's like, more plump.
Oh, really?
So not kind of flat.
So it's good
So this
for-
would be good for you if you ever want
Okay.
to have it like a little bit more poofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more volume at the roots. You could
Thickening
definitely do
lotion.
that.
And how do I use this?
Just when it's wet, towel dry, put it at the roots, comb it through,
Okay.
blow dry. I wouldn't really suggest putting it on dry hair, but you can also follow up with the plumping rinse that, will plump up the cuticle a little too.
It says that it's infused with oil of. I've never heard of either of these plants, but
See, everything's from
amaranth
Australia,
and
yeah.
LME, which
Yeah.
I guess helps to thicken. But I love that it's natural.
It is. His products are amazing, I'm telling you. Another pink product we have. He likes pink. I like that he likes that. This is the Stayin' Alive. And that is a leave-on treatment. That's pretty much what I use to like cut hair, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if anyone's hair gets dry or I need to detangle, I'll use
So this
that.
would be kind of like It's a 10. That's what I use now.
Yeah.
So it would replace It's a 10, which is like
for sure.
I spray that on because if I get out of the shower and my hair's wet, it's a little tangled and I don't want to brush it because I don't want to hurt it, right? So I spray It's a 10
Yeah,
all
you
over.
have to be really careful with delicate blonde. Like
And I
we
know
have.
you warned me against It's a 10 too much because you said it was a lot of protein.
Right.
Right.
So you have to have that balance of protein and moisture. So if it's
Elaborate,
too
yeah.
moist, it's kind of limp, and if it's has too much protein in it, it gets too brittle and will break. So just kind of like kind of keep an eye on your hair, how it's going. If it feels dry one day, you want to put moisture. If it feels kind of limp and not have a lot of body,
Right.
You need more protein to stand it up a little
Well,
bit
I
better.
love that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
so I could put this and then pair it with this.
Right.
When it's
And then
wet
you
or
could
in
put
the
this
shower.
on the
And then put
roots,
this
and
on
then
the
you could put
roots.
this to make it pink.
But that would
Wow.
be a different step. That would be in the shower. We're talking about right out of the shower. I'm gonna use
Oh
these
yeah, right out
three.
of the shower. Yes, for sure.
And this is gonna plump up the root.
Right.
And then this one for the ends, and then this just for all over for
Yeah,
shine
that's
and
just
volume.
you could just throw this in your gym bag,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I kind of
just-
want to just spray it on my skin. Like I just want to be like
You actually, I bet.
glowing with
hey,
mica.
hey, if you want to put it on your décolleté, right?
Yeah, because
that'll
you're
be
right,
really
where
cool
it's
on your
not
shoulders.
we're not worried. Yeah, maybe get a little. I wonder what the oil base. What is the oil base? It looks like it's.
We have
It's
to
so
look at
cool
so many products.
if I just read through the ingredients, like it looks like at the end there's like a few things that I don't know that look like kind of commercial, but there's so many plant things.
Yeah, there is ascorbic acid even in there.
I mean, I'm at a point where I've gone through phases in my regimen where I've made every single thing that I use product-wise non-toxic, natural, extremely healthy. And then, you know, you start to try to find a balance because like we all know that you know, certain looks can't be achieved without more like chemicals realistically, like beauty, you know, some of these really fancy makeups that actually do work really well, but it's because they have chemicals and fillers and things that are not great for us. But I try to find a balance. So working with a product like this where I can see that there's a balance is pretty exciting, right? Because I feel like I'm doing something right. I'm not totally compromising my values for beauty.
Exactly. I've always been one to try to find the most natural products because I can't stand, you know, another reason why I didn't want to be around ammonia or formaldehyde or any of these, even when like that smoothing treatment, I'm not even going to name it.
Brazilian blowout.
Yeah, but I don't like to say it. I don't like to say it, but anyway, I don't, you know, I just don't like the fumes. No, I just don't like the fumes. But
Can you talk about?
They say that there's no fumes now, but I don't know. I just didn't want. This was. I'm talking like you know, 15 years ago when it first came out.
But initially, it was a huge trend.
Yeah, it was a huge trend in Hollywood, and they said there was no formaldehyde on the bottle. But then when you had to process it, the blow dryer, you know, would heat up a lot, and you get this, you know, kind of like this formaldehyde bubble around you. And then you know they changed it, whatever. But it was pretty dangerous for you.
Wow.
So.
And we're getting a lot of formaldehyde now in clothing too. That anything acrylic I learned has formaldehyde in the making of it. And we used to have laws against this. And then there was a president. I mean, are we like not saying we're trying not to be political, but a president of the past reversed those bans on acrylic clothing. We used to have a lot more legislation protecting us from certain types of chemicals in the clothing. So we're getting a lot of formaldehyde anyway, probably. We're going to try to not have more.
Well, it is, you can have to just do your best part.
Do your best, okay.
Just do your best part and kind of research a little bit. And I have, so that's why I ended up with all these Kevin Murphy products. I've only been using them about 4 years. So, but that's pretty good, you know.
And I've been using them like about a year and a half, which is since you introduced them to me, and I feel like my hair is tremendously different. I mean, it's completely different. Like
when
it's
I
not
met
breaking.
you, it was like black.
It was like black and then orange and then
yellow.
I mean, it was
like breaking. I was like, wow. When I met you, I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I'm like, wow.
I would say, like, to my defense, sometimes it looked better than other times, and it was harder to maintain with that regimen. And we were also kind of thick in the quarantine. We were nobody was really doing
all good. No, I mean when I like way back met you, you know.
Right. Anyway. So if you're just joining us, I'm Dr. Kate, and this is a special episode of Mind, Body, Spirit with Dr. Kate, where we're talking about hair. A lot of people ask me questions about my hair and it being really blonde and like concerns about chemicals. And so I brought Susan here to talk all about non-toxic hair and how she's able to achieve really great transformations with hair color without using bleach and without using products that have ammonia and these amazing Kevin Murphy products that are, you know, plant-based and healthy and good for your hair.
And thank you, Noah. He likes the color of my glasses. Thank you. I'm always like, should I wear my glasses? Shouldn't I wear my glasses? You know.
Hi, Noah. Thanks for joining us. If anyone has any questions about hair, and I don't know, you do a lot of men's hair as well.
I do.
Do you use any?
And I actually do he has some really nice demi colors for the gray blending for men.
And when someone has gray, just like blonde, they're also potentially absorbing copper and different things from water, and they might want to use the purple shampoo, right?
Right, they would. Oh yeah, definitely. If gray would definitely cancel out gray hair gets like this yellowish tinge, and it looks so nice when you use the purple shampoo on gray. It's so nice. It looks like glistening, you know, and then use this on it. Oh gosh, get your guy using this too.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be so great, right? I know, I'd love that. So anyway.
So if you're just joining us, we're going to jump in. Do you want to talk a little bit about, are we done with Kevin? Have we gone through all of his products that we have here?
The only last thing that I really like is, I don't know if you, this Hydrate Me Mask is just so excellent if your hair is too dry. Oh, it looks like some of it squirted out. So there you go.
Nice.
I could show you. It's just like a kind of a creamy
I'm trying to see if I can
conditioner.
find.
Moisturizing, smoothing mask for frizzy, coarse colored hair. Rose hip and evening primrose oil infused mask. Again in that Kakuta plum. See, seaweed, vitamin charged capsules explode on contact to deliver hydration and moisture. That just sounds eloquent, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Wow,
sounds. It's very
so nice.
sophisticated. It's,
Yes.
There's
So
a lot of
there you go.
technology in this. I'm trying to
Yes.
find that particular one, but you can just type it in. Hydrate Me Mask, moisturizing and smoothing mask. So if I was working this into the whole regimen, I would do this how often? Like
Probably once a week. That one's just like a treatment that will really hydrate.
And is this something
Moisture. So
that
if you're lacking moisture, so if you have like a lot of protein and you feel like it's
Okay, so
getting
this
kind
would
of
be-
too, if it's getting too dry and crispy, like, oh God, my ends are going to break off, then you would put the moisture.
And can I
mask.
sleep with this on, or is
I
it too
would,
much?
sure. Why
So
not?
put it on with like a
I just
shower
say,
cap?
put a plastic cap or like put a towel on your pillow. I've done that so many times. I love it.
that. I
Yeah.
love that.
It's really excellent.
I like that it has seaweed in it. That's kind of cool.
Oh, I know. Isn't that cool? I know.
And primrose, which is a good kind of like hormone balancing
kinda like-
oil.
Mellow. Yeah, it's a mellow scent.
Smells so
So
good.
don't be afraid. Like if you're a guy too, you don't put it up your nose.
It smells amazing. I'm just like,
It does. His products are great. I'm telling you.
Wow.
I really love it.
so I think maybe there's a lot
So
of
we
other.
pretty much covered a lot
there's
of
a
my
lot of great
favorite
ones.
products of his.
But-
Yeah, he has so many products though, you guys. If you have the different issues, like if you have dry scalp or if you have oily hair, or there's just a lot of.
What would be good for dry scalp or oily hair? What would
Well, we have to look it up and.
so
there's
basically
so many,
you can peruse
there's so many things.
his
Yeah.
whole line and like whatever
Yeah,
your
say
particular
Kevin
issue.
Murphy products for dry scalp.
Okay.
And then Kevin Murphy products for oily hair. And then
Okay.
he has like some that will like get if your scalp has stuff built up or anything.
Oh,
it'll
like
take
a
off,
like a
too.
clarifying maybe.
Yeah. There's so many, but we could look up whatever you wanted to look up and I'll elaborate.
What was the
Yeah, like the clarifying shampoo
Oh, there
for
we go.
buildup. Yeah, that's a really good one to use like once a week.
Oh, I like that it's called Detox Shampoo.
Yes.
May as well detox your hair, just like we're detoxing left and right now.
Right. So you might as well. It just takes up. It's sulfate. And again, all of his stuff is sulfate free. So
Okay.
if you do have like a keratin treatment in your hair, or we haven't done that on you yet, you really don't need it. Your hair's pretty healthy and it's pretty straight.
So what is a sulfate, and why is it in our shampoo? Do you know?
It's some sort of soap that is supposed to not. Well, what it does is it strips out too
Okay.
much. That's one thing.
Okay.
So you don't want to strip things out.
So basically, like our hair has its own natural kind of like ecology. I hope ecology is the right word. It has its own environment.
I don't know how you would say that, but
And then you put these strong
you kind of just have to
on.
keep it balanced. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's all about balance. You don't want it too oily. You don't want it too dry. You want to just keep it pH balance, 4.5 to 5.5 is your skin
Okay,
and hair. So you kind of want to keep that in
So
the middle
like,
of the road.
so if I'm using a shampoo, often that has a lot of sulfate, it's stripping all those oils and it's changing
Yeah.
the pH, and then
Right.
that's making my scalp potentially overproduce oil.
Right.
And then I have to end up washing my hair more, so
Yeah.
it becomes a vicious cycle. And then
It
because
is.
my hair is
It is.
overwashed, then it
Yeah.
gets drier,
Yeah.
and that's
And then you go in this whirlwind trying to
Yeah.
balance. So then you're trying to like balance it back out. It's like, do I need moisture? Do I need protein? What do I need?
and
So,
we kind of grew up like using all of these
really gnarly shampoos.
yeah, like these strong, harsh things, and
Yeah.
like thinking that you need to wash your hair every single day, and that it turns out to be unhealthy. And it's funny, even like
Well, I recommend using one of the okay, say you get your hair done and it's too red or too yellow or too blue. Some of the blondes, sometimes the purple shampoo is overkill. Not necessarily Kevin Murphy's, honestly. His is very balanced, but
Right.
some of them are a little unbalanced.
Right.
And you can use like a strong one of the shampoos you used to use as
Okay,
a kid,
okay, yeah.
and it actually will strip some of it out.
so that's there's a place
Yeah.
for it, but
Yeah.
we don't want to be using those things every day. And I think that's
No,
important
not at
because
all.
we're seeing all these new buzzwords like in hair care with sulfate free and this that and
Yeah.
what is the other really bad thing that people like to avoid?
Formaldehyde.
No, it's like in shampoo. It's like sulfates and
Parabens.
Parabens.
Yeah,
Can you
some
talk
kind
about
of oil that I don't really know. I don't want to, please don't quote me on any of this, but I know that it's way down the road that it caused cancer.
Oh,
so
really?
it's
Okay.
something in there that had caused cancer. So, I don't get stressed over it too much, but I
Right.
know that he doesn't have parabens. I know that he doesn't have sulfates, and
I love that it says sulfate-free exfoliates with ahas. Again, is that like another Australian?
ahas from papaya.
Oh,
See?
ahas
it's
from-
something from papaya.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Grapefruit and
Grapefruit
citrus.
Yeah.
It's really, really funny. I just did this Korean, like ancient medicine evaluation, and I'm not allowed
Is
to
that
have
what
citrus.
the Asian inspired?
No, well, no, it's no, it's just funny because he told me not to eat any citrus. That throws me off balance, and I don't know. It's funny now. I'm seeing these things everywhere in all these products and different things, and I'm like, it's kind of hard to avoid lemon. Like lemon's everywhere.
I know.
But I'm gonna try just to see how it energetically changes, kind of like the chi.
I say go for it.
I'm just
Try.
and I
You'll
will
have to be
using
like scanning
clarifying-
all his products. Does it have
Well,
citrus?
I
No,
don't
I
need
don't
to
think
clarify.
that's not really gonna bother you. But so the clarifying, that is
That's a good
it's a
one.
maxi wash. Yeah, detox. That's pretty cool.
So I know you brought this really cool blow dryer that I kind of want to show.
Okay, I've been in the industry, like I told you, 30 something years, and I have never been so excited about a blow dryer in my life. It doesn't even weigh 1 pound. And when you are a hairdresser, and, even just blow drying your own hair, if you have long hair, the blow dryer is heavy, And this blow dryer is called Gamma Professional. The supply house that you get Kevin Murphy products had it one day, and I just thought, well, I'll try it, So it's like, feel how light it is. It doesn't even weigh a pound.
I mean,
It's
it's
just so
definitely
insane.
weightless. I mean, if I was going to be holding my hand like this,
And it comes with this.
I mean, it
little
weighs nothing. I think
diffuser.
the cord is heavier than the actual blow
I
dryer.
know it is.
Which is good because that means it gets a lot of power into such a small
It does.
device.
Yeah.
And then what's this? And this
So
like a
this
larger-
it comes off so easily too. I remember sometimes I used to
Have to
fly. Yeah, it goes flying across the room. This one, it just slides right in. You just push it right on.
See,
And
Italian.
that is a really nice.
Okay, I broke it. Oh no, it's fine.
No, you won't break it. It's fine.
We can
This is
turn it on.
see how wide it is though, and
It's plugged in.
it sounds
Let's
so
see how-
sexy blow dryer. Sounds like a jet, doesn't it? So it has this speed. The heat is on the side here. Go up and down with the heat. See the red dots? I don't know if you can see it. That goes hot, and then this is the speeds. And then if you want to lock it actually has a little lock back here if you want to lock it in a temperature, which is a nice feature. And something else that's really cool about it is you can take this off, and there's the filter right there, and you can actually clean it. You just take a little brush, but it takes all the little things. So it's like self-cleaning. You can just take and get all the little, it's not wild. You can clean it yourself.
See if you can show in the camera right there, like, yeah.
See how you can see, I kind of didn't clean it, so I wanted to show you guys. See the little, just the stuff that's in the air, just like stuff that you take out of your dryer or your clothes. So you just clean it really nice. Just wipe it. You can use like a little brush if you wanted to, but I usually just use my fingers, get it clean. Pretty cool. So this is just like my favorite new blow dryer, and then you just pop that back on like that. You have to be careful. I've heard other hairdressers said they broke this, but I haven't broke mine. I've been really careful with it. So you just kind of like pop it on and screw it, and it locks in, and there you go. Oops.
So this says it weighs under a pound.
Yeah, it's not even a pound. So I'm saying
It says it dries hair 30% faster than any other dryer.
Mm-hmm.
Superb blowing power. I don't really know that much about
It competes
blowing power.
with another smaller blow dryer, which I don't want to say either. I don't like to say the
The
competition.
Dyson. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you
It's
can say.
Amazon. We can talk about. I mean,
Okay.
these products are all
I don't
sold on
wanna
Amazon.
say. Yeah,
No, but
Dyson is just okay. So like my wrists are. been through a lot since
Right.
doing hair for so many years.
Right.
So I just like the lighter dryer.
And
But
actually
I hear
they
that a lot of
mentioned-
people are liking this one better than the Dyson one because the Dyson is a little bit heavier.
And this is intentionally ergonomic. So it's, with the ergonomic movement of trying to have interface with things like the standing desks, and it's much healthier for our anatomy.
Absolutely.
And
as a doctor,
this,
yes,
as
I
a
would take that
chiropractor,
into account.
I'm qualified to say that.
Yes.
I don't know. It's kind of like a gun. Like, I guess
You feel super sexy when you're at home blow drying your hair.
Guns are ergonomic. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I'm trying to conceptualize like the ergonomics behind this without really, I'm not really like a movement specialist, but like some of my colleagues in chiropractic, tell us like your experience with your wrist and like what positions hurt your wrist.
So this, just even, it's not even the position as much as it's just the weight.
The weight of it.
I mean, it feels like I have nothing in my hand now.
But
and all these years I was like, you used to go to the hair shows and just say like, oh my gosh, like, go and test all the dryers and see which one is heavier and lighter and stronger. And, it's just, I don't know. It's a great blow dryer. I can't even believe how light it is. I've never experienced anything in my
and
career
I would
like
think
this.
like with the Dyson, because it has that round shape and it's sort of a,
it's very heavy.
I feel like you would have to move it in a lot of weird angles, whereas this
and you can
choose.
put the hair over this one really easy too. Like if you want to take the brush and go like that. So it's really nice.
Well, that's so cool. I mean, it is $400, which is quite a price point for a blow dryer, but
it is. But it does last a long time. There's guarantees on it, I'm sure.
This easy auto clean. It has this micro filter that you talked about, so you're not really
nice.
And I've had blow dryers in the past where I really wore out the filter in the back, and it got really corroded and weird, and I feel like I'm gonna electrocute myself. One question I do have about blow dryers is, there used to be one that I used that said it had like a tourmaline technology, and I didn't really know
some
what
kind
that
of
was.
mineral that throws into it to
Can you
help
talk about
again.
Is that...
to help smooth the cuticle.
Okay, so if I'm doing like this Kevin Murphy mica magic, this hair magic, I don't really need like a tourmaline blow dryer. I don't need. Or would that be like
You wouldn't really need one. You wouldn't really need one. This one's just really excellent. It's going to smooth the cuticle. And plus, you don't want to be blow drying all day. This is super fast.
True. Okay.
I can't believe how fast this blow dries your hair, honestly.
And if I wanted like extra fast, I could take this off, because sometimes I do that, or it's bad to do that.
No, it's all about, again, and I always tell people, don't go doing this and blowing your hair, because you're going to blow the cuticle up, right? So it's you always want to hold it up and then, wait, here we go, and direct it down the cuticle.
So if I were to take this and take this off and get like, is this really bad for me? Or?
Yeah, I like to direct, I like to keep the the nozzle on.
Okay,
I'm just way into nozzles. I know.
Right.
You have to get used to a nozzle.
And then what about this one?
The nozzle keeps everything more uniform, so you're going like this more.
Okay.
Now this is the diffuser. See how easy they come off? I just love that. So this one goes right on so easily. And so this, when I diffuse, I like to just have your hair fall into it.
Okay.
You just
when
kind
it's
of do
wet.
this. Yeah.
And do you put a special product
Like you could,
on it?
like even if you wanted to refresh your wave or curl, you could spray some of the Staying Alive on it, and then just let it fall in, and that way you're gonna get the wave and the curls. So it's really nice. It's nice even heat too. Doesn't get too hot. Some of the blow dryers get so hot. My gosh, it's gonna burn your hair. This one does not burn your hair.
Right.
And I know it's a little bit more expensive, but you know what? You're worth it.
Plus, it's like you're
and your
using
wrist,
it every
to
day.
keep your wrist more healthy.
and
I don't know. I just love it because it doesn't hurt my arm anymore. That's why I like it.
Right. And all of the nice Italian design that goes into it, and the technology.
I know.
It's pretty exciting.
Who would have thought this was a blow dryer, right?
Could we talk about, since we're on the topic of styling?
Yeah, these are excellent too. These are to get that salon look. Revlon's always good. They have a cool, a low, and a high on this. I'll put it on low. So with these, it's all about doing the sections. You have to section your hair a little bit. Pull out in a little bit, roll it, hold it for a minute. And if you really want to get fancy, you can put the cool, because what locks in the color, the curl, and the smoothness is the coolness.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I feel the cool. And then put it back on hot. And I'll turn it off. It's probably gonna get stuck in my hair.
So talk about like, yeah.
See how it doesn't get stuck?
Oh,
See
it's
how
actually
nice?
really nice.
Yeah,
I
see how
love
nice
that.
it is?
Just,
Yeah.
so when you talk about like hot and cold, like I know, but explain.
Okay, so let me see exactly where it is.
The cool
Okay,
setting.
the cool is, okay, so this is low. This is the middle setting. So it's all about hot and cold. So you heat it up, and then we're gonna go back and cool it off. You can feel the heat coming down. And then you just take it out, let it cool. You actually can just sit there for a minute if you really want to, really let it cool off.
So our hair kind
And
of,
then see, look, you get that nice wave.
our hair is sort
You
of
can
like
do
when
it
it's
up
hot,
here, look.
it's like easier to move, and when it's cold, it kind of freezes it in place. Or
Yeah, it just, again, we're talking about the
cuticle.
cuticle.
Okay.
See, the cuticle gets open with the heat and then it closes down and it locks in the curl. Yeah.
very
It's
interesting.
all about the cuticle. You gotta just know your cuticle. It's funny. Okay, so we'll try one more time. I love the hair dryer too, and I love this curl brush too. Both of those things are excellent. Wendy likes the hair dryer. I like the hair dryer too. But this thing, Wendy, is so cool because you can do it so fast. See, look at that.
This is something that's
do more
It's
curl.
more of a
Yeah,
quick, like on
it's like
like
a quick thing,
like a
yeah.
fix up. That's why I love that we have them all over our Sway TV studio. We have
Yeah,
them
they're
now
so
everywhere. We have like a
cool.
blue
I
one,
know.
a pink one,
Hey,
and I love talking
Need a
about
little
it.
brush
even
up.
though-
I like to do on the top too. It gives it
Okay.
like some bump right here. Like if you just do like a section right here, and then just like roll it forward a little bit. Kind of over direct it, they call it. Speed it up.
Wendy, do you have this hair dryer, or are you just thinking about getting it after how Susan explained it? I'm curious.
Yeah, I love it. It's awesome. This is really fun though too. You know, these are cool. I mean, look how much better.
Well, I mean, we're
That
talking,
looks.
it's a very different price point. So clearly the blow dryer is kind of a long-term investment. This might be something if you want to just refresh your hair routine,
Yeah.
you could pick one up.
For
and
sure.
I don't know if everyone's doing
Better
like
than,
the,
you know, if you can't make it to, you know, the world with the COVID, you can't make it to the salon. It actually makes your hair look like you just walked out of the salon.
like a
and you're done. So
blowout.
that's
Yeah,
great.
because it gives so
Yeah.
much lift.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then like just
Oh, yeah, she
like
has it.
I do this, you know, and just do the section. So 2 down the middle, and then 2, and then maybe just do the top right here. So you've got like 5 sections, and you should be cool.
It's funny. Your
Okay.
hair kind of had beach waves earlier. Now we're
Yeah.
like going more in the
Yeah.
smooth blowout direction. But
know.
I love it. It's amazing that we could take
Yeah.
dry hair and just kind of like create.
Yeah,
this.
you can. You really can.
It's
I
pretty-
mean, that is the
it's
other thing. If
impressive.
you want to go from daytime look to nighttime look,
And adding a little bit of this, you could probably really
refresh it with this, and then of course we're going to
Let's
follow
not forget.
up with our mica. You can't get enough of this stuff. And I was telling Kate the other day when she's like, "Oh, is it gonna get oily?" I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's a very dry oil.
yeah.
It does not make your hair oily. It's just really slick. It's like it almost dissipates in the air, and it feels so good. I love it.
I love the way you described it.
I know.
All right, so we have a few other. They're not Kevin. Well, you know, we're talking about styling. Let's talk about these rollers. I know you're a fan of these.
Oh yeah, I don't have any on hand, but I really love Velcro rollers. If you are getting ready in the morning and you don't have time to do this, we can even bring you down one level more and just do the quick. So what we do, put a few Velcros, like put like one here, one here, one here, and heat them up with the blow dryer. So you heat it up really good.
Okay.
You have the Velcro in your hair. And then you can walk around and do your makeup and everything. See, you don't have to stand there with the cord. So that's the different versions we have. So we have the blow dryer, we have the round brush that's hooked to a cord, and then we have the Velcros. So the Velcros are really nice, especially if you have super fine hair. You can use like a light spray and then heat it up. So it's all about heating up, then walk around your house, do your makeup, get dressed, whatever you want to do, pop those Velcros out. In fact, I even see some women with them in their car still,
Right,
you
on
know?
the way, because
Yeah.
you want it to be like a fresh kind of fall, right, when
Yeah,
you take
and
it out.
well, when we used to do fashion shows way back in the day, we'd set all the models in their Velcros, and right before they went on the runway, pull them out, just quick brush, get your wet brush, ding ding, a little bit, you look fabulous.
So what are these
just love-
extensions that you brought? Let's see, what are you doing
Okay,
with them?
so now we're gonna move on to extensions.
I see
That's
these.
where I love extensions. They're so much fun.
So these tapes that you put in the cart that say these are the ones you put.
Yeah.
They're only $12.99, which like to me seems very low for extensions. Like I've paid
Well,
probably.
$12.99 is just like what one little pack. So, I
But
don't know
that's
how
kind of
many-
a lot, right? Isn't that a good deal? Can
Oh,
I feel this hair?
it's a great deal. It's real hair.
I mean, I can't believe this is only $12.99. I've paid like hundreds of dollars for it.
Yeah.
Why-
So
why are
this
they-
is kind of, you kind of have to have someone do them for you. It's hard to do yourself. However,
This is not gonna match, I don't think.
Yeah, well,
No.
yeah. See what happens. Yeah, but see, you're taking one little strand and you go underneath.
So it's more for volume.
It can be for anything. Now, as you can tell, I have some in my hair today.
Some
In
of the
fact, so
pink.
this is how mine started. This is the pink that I have, actually. Can
I
you
would
believe
maybe-
it?
can I see
But
this?
it's been like about a month or more, maybe like a little bit more, maybe about a month. And so it faded out to this pale pink, which I really like.
I don't know that this is my color.
It's fun to try. So I just want to show you, though, how to do them because they're really
Okay.
fun.
All right.
So-
So
I'll show you. What you do is you take, I have a little comb here, a little section. We'll take a little section.
we do.
So you would just do a little section here, and then you take a little piece of hair. I'm not gonna do it completely, but you take the tape off. See that white tape right there? You peel the tape off.
Okay.
You put the hair, so the tape is right there. And then you sandwich it. Put this,
You're not really doing it, are you?
take the tape. No, I didn't take the tape off.
Okay.
And then you put the tape right here. See?
I'm trying to show
Whoops.
like the side. Oh, it
But
actually.
see, but watch. When you pull this over it, see?
Oh, lovely. I love that.
So it doesn't really show.
And then we would just.
And then I would just cut that, and you
Cut
would
it
have
and-
like some more brighter pieces. See? And then look at the volume you're getting already just from one piece.
I need it on that side. That's the side that.
So, I mean, we could do one. It's fun, but so then when you go to take them out, you get some oil, spray oil, or you can get some, they probably have the little spray that you put on, and it just kind of disintegrates the tape, and it
And are
just
you
slides
using
out.
a flat iron?
Yeah, and then we do the flat iron, that's right.
So after it's.
So you put it on,
Okay.
and then you flat iron, ding ding, on the tape, let it cool, let it lock in.
And that's something that I could feel confident to do on my own, or I would need someone.
Well, you kind of need a friend to help you. I mean, you could maybe do like I'll do like one
one or
right here.
two.
I'll just have my kids, or I'll say, can you just do that for me? And then
I mean, I can see if you're doing a whole head and you're trying to place them, it would be hard. But
Yeah.
maybe just to get volume. I
Yeah,
think-
or just like if you wanted to just do like maybe just like a pink one in the front, because look, when you do it, it kind of blends. Now look at that side. Look the side. See?
Oh wow.
It just kind of blends. It's just kind of like a little hint of pink. It's kind of fun.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah. See?
Who knew?
Yeah. And like I said, you can tell now, like, it's not as dark as it looks.
I just can't
You know,
get
when
over
they're
how
all
like,
together.
how good this hair quality feels.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it feels so
it's
nice.
this Remy hair. It's so great.
I can't
Yeah.
believe the price point for this quality.
Yeah, Lavoo. I like these Lavoo. It's 100% human hair. They're all human hair. You don't want to really get synthetic hair. You want to get 100% human hair, because if you wash it and you're blow drying it and you're curling it, you don't. I mean, honestly, some of the synthetic hair will melt with the blow dryer or flat iron. So
trying to see because I think that was, but the one we were showing was the first one. Oh wait. Oh well. All right.
Oh,
Those were the ones that we had up a second ago. Okay, cool.
Lavu.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, so this will do, I think probably about 3 of these packets will do like a whole head. If you want to, so this is the shortest one. I usually use these ones just in the front to add a little bit more volume around my face. And so they last like a couple months, and you just go about your business. You know, you don't really have a problem. Like, it's real hair. It's not going to go anywhere. You know, you're not going to put the flat iron right there, right, and melt the tape.
Right.
The one thing about extensions too is that you have to, like, at night you have to put your hair back like in a low ponytail, or like I usually get a braid, like a big fat braid, and that helps me get like the beachy wave look in the morning. So then you wake up and your hair looks good.
So what I used to do when I had long hair with extensions, but you'll tell me if this is correct or not, I would take it and I would tie it in a super high bun, like wrap. So I would put it completely on the top and just twist it into a bun and put like a hair tie or something. And then I would sleep, and it didn't really get in the way of like my head because it was so high. And then I take it down in the morning and it would have waves. Yeah. And it wouldn't get all, you know, bent and tangled from sleep. Yeah. Was that bad, or?
Well, it might break some.
It probably was. Yeah.
Well, you know what happens is a lot of people get breakage in the back and the middle because they're trying to pull it up that high, you know, and that's what breaks.
Interesting. So. Well, I don't deal with that anymore with short hair.
Remember those big banana clips everyone used to have? Those big, oh God, they used to come into my salon and be like, oh my God. One lady used to sleep with it, and like she had like a hole in the back of her head from the banana clip.
No way. That sounds
you have
harsh.
to be careful because hair is very delicate. It'll break easy.
Yeah, you have
especially if it's not balanced. Like say if it's got too much protein and not enough moisture and it's like all crinkly, it's like gonna break.
And you're using those sulfate
free shampoo. Yeah, the sulfate shampoos.
You're stripping it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm learning a lot today. It looks like we also put...
I just think extensions are fun. They bring up, and you know what I'm using them for, what I use them for a lot is to grow my hair.
Okay.
You know, because I had my hair short, and then I'll wear extensions for like 6 months. Your hair will grow underneath because they're not that damaging at all. And then you just, you know, take the tape remover and slide them out, and like, wow, my hair's grown a couple inches, you know?
Right.
So those are fun. They last, I don't know. I get mine done probably every 3 months, 2.5, 3 months. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's excellent. So we put, I know this is different than Kevin's, but we're going to talk a little bit about Olaplex, like what it is, why people use it.
So Olaplex is a bond, you know, there's bonds in your hair that break, and when Olaplex, I think, is, you know, of course it's for brunettes, but it's a lot for blondes because we're the ones that are like stripping the color out of your hair. And, you know, so you're making it weak when you're pulling the pigment out of the hair. So you're making it more in a weaker state. So this helps to build back the bonds that you're breaking down to release the pigment.
Okay. So this is a thing that people use both in the actual color, like when they're doing the color, right? And then also
this one's shampoo, but yeah, there's another one that you can add to the lightener. I don't know which one
is it this kit? With this kit,
maybe there's one. I'm not super familiar with it, but it does really help keep your hair healthier. Again, it's working the cuticle, working the bonds, preventing breakage, you know. Just keeping your hair more balanced. But it is interesting how they had this whole phenomenon come out about adding something to the lightener to keep the lightener healthy. However, Kevin Murphy, you know, is not that damaging, so that's why I don't use it. But you know, you can.
So if you are using like a more damaging bleach, then adding the Olaplex can kind of like fill in the damage.
It'll help. It'll help a lot. Yes.
And how long does that last? Is it like a permanent thing? Wow, your shoes are so cute. I just noticed they're so sparkly. They match the Kevin Murphy mic.
Yes. Do you want to see?
Yeah. Can we see? Oh, wait, turn. Wrong way.
How can we get these?
This is what we do here.
I know.
Are those available on Amazon? What brand are they?
I think they're Michael Kors.
Oh, wow.
They probably are.
They probably are on Amazon.
I got them I don't know. I like sparkle. It's fun. So
I like sparkled. That's like a refined sparkle, which I like too.
I actually got them for New Year's.
They're so cute, and they're like gold and silver tones.
Last year, I didn't even get to wear them that much, but it's okay.
Well, it's a good opportunity.
They're super comfy, and they match our theme today of the mica, right?
You know, I noticed that you are wearing your abundance bracelet, which is something you told me about. I'm not wearing mine today, but I have it at home.
I got these on Amazon as well.
I kind of want to look for that bracelet. So first tell me, you told me like a phenomenal experience about this bracelet. Do you feel comfortable talking about it? Or
I've had
talking a little bit?
I've had several.
Tell it's like what you told me
Which
when you
one?
got it. Just
I have
when
a lot
you
of
first got
stories,
it.
yeah.
About the bracelet.
Well, first of all, I was talking to this friend of mine that I met at my salon a long time ago in London. We were talking on WhatsApp or whatever, and he's like, you have to get this bracelet, you have to get this bracelet. Money's gonna come in, you're gonna get money in mail, checks, all this stuff. So I just feel like I've just like, if you really focus, you can say, oh yeah, please bring money. And I've just had several things happen. Like money was in the mail, I got a check in the mail, I got like, you know, another good client or something.
So you felt like right after you got the bracelet, like
yeah,
things
I just
happening?
I just felt like, wow, things are coming into my life. Yeah.
I remember like you told me about it and you were like, you have to get this bracelet. And I ordered it and I pulled up on Amazon here. I think this is the one that I ordered from.
Yeah, that's the one.
There's a few different variations. I have the one in the middle.
They're feng shui good luck bracelets. I don't know. He said that they're just amazing.
And I like that it's made out of obsidian, which I think, you know, the properties of obsidian are supposed to be good for like negative energy, like blocking it, or even maybe EMFs, like electromagnetics, which...
Probably. You would know that. I don't know. I wear them all the time. I just think it gives me a good juju, you know?
Yeah. So I love this concept. After I got mine, I don't know that the thing was I was doing a lot of like manifesting at that time and like prayer and like trying to call in, and it would have been nice to do just the bracelet to see like an experiment what would happen, but a lot of good things did happen after I got it. But it's hard to know.
So what happened to your bracelet?
I have it at home. It's like actually on like an altar at home that's set up for like manifesting.
Okay.
But I do sometimes put it on when I'm going out the door, but it depends on the situation. Like if it's like a wild card situation where I don't know if something's gonna happen and I want to feel lucky, I wear it. But if I know, kind of like today, I figured, you know, I knew what to expect. I don't know.
Be around.
We always have a great time. Yeah, we always have a great time. And by the way, if you're just joining us, welcome to our Sway TV channel. I'm Dr. Kate. This is a special episode of Mind, Body, Spirit with Dr. Kate. And this is my friend Susan, who is here telling us all about non-toxic hair and her beauty. She's a very, very wise, incredible, talented stylist in Orange County in Southern California.
Yes.
Where can people find you if they want to like follow you and like
Seeking Susan 2020 on IG. I'm on IG.
And you're starting to do
Susan Farhang
some
on,
YouTube stuff, right? And you're starting.
Yeah.
You're also really into juicing, which I think pairs well with non-toxic.
Yes. I
lifestyle.
like to do juicing. I like to do juice cleanses, like custom made juice cleanses, like say you have issues, and then we can talk about my hemochromatosis.
Well, let's talk about it. Why
yeah,
not?
I have hemochromatosis, which is a blood disease that I just found out that I had, which was weird, but
how did that happen? Like, you know, you've gone your whole life and didn't know that you have this. It's pretty serious. It can be, right?
It can be, yeah. What it is, well, I had that advanced blood test from your friend, Dr. Hank. Yeah. And he's the one that found it. So it's a genetic thing. I was born with it. And what it is a mutated gene that doesn't allow your body to release iron. It holds on to it for some reason. So I have all this excess iron in my liver and in some of my organs. So the only way, sorry, my lips are getting dry.
No.
So the only reason the only way actually to get rid of it is to give blood.
Is to give blood.
Yeah, so I have to
so
give blood
far
all the
as
time.
we know. I mean, there's
it's kind of weird. The other day they took it from even this vein. It's weird.
That's a lot to go through, but you're starting to work on learning some kind of like lifestyle interventions.
Yeah, so now I'm going to try to help people that have hemochromatosis so we can all figure out like what we're supposed to be doing, because it's really weird. Your blood gets really thick and it gets like stringy and it's hard to take out, and the needle is about this big. I mean, it's insane how big the needle is. So it was a little frightening at first. I'm getting a little bit more used to it now. So
And how are you feeling?
yeah, I feel a little better now.
So are there any juices that you like to do that help you feel better specifically, or?
You know, I like my pineapple ginger shots.
Okay.
That's my favorite, I think. Yeah, it just gives you, gosh, the energy so much. So,
Really?
yeah. You ever had one?
So,
Pineapple ginger?
So it's funny now. I love both of those things. Ginger is a big no now for me on my 8 body type.
Oh, really?
I'm not allowed to have
okay,
any.
well then we'll have to
Worming.
put turmeric.
I can't have turmeric
We could do
either.
turmeric either? Okay. Well,
It's just-
we'll do pineapple strawberry.
Nothing warming. I can't have anything warming. But
How about strawberries?
strawberries, okay.
All right, pineapple strawberry.
I
then.
just noticed this one. This one's really pretty. This gold plated. Wow, I love that one with the beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what's really interesting in this 8 body type energy diet? There's also certain stones that you're not supposed to wear and certain ones that you're supposed to help you.
Really?
And there's even like a feng shui component, although they don't call it feng shui. It's very interesting. I want to go into it more, but I want
Funny you
to.
mentioned my bracelets. I wear them all the time. I don't even think about them.
And I don't think your necklaces are on Amazon, are they? Those are from
these are
Boutique in
from
Laguna.
Gorgana.
I wonder if they
I
have.
wonder if they are.
How do you
Yeah.
spell it?
I get more compliments on this necklace than probably anything I've ever worn in my life.
Is it?
Gorgana. Yeah, they have. Do you know that they
Can I
have
spell it
a
right?
lifetime warranty? Is that it?
Look, gold.
Yeah.
Oh, they do
Yeah,
have
they
an
do
Amazon
have it.
store. Oh my god, so exciting. Okay, so we
Yes.
get to talk about
and
this.
then
I
this
do
is their
love your-
ring too. And the thing about Gorgana, I don't know if I say it right, but Gorgana, they're 18 karat gold.
Okay.
And I heard, I'm not sure, I want to say what are they, pewter underneath or something?
Let's
With
see.
18 karat gold covering. And the thing is, if it ever peels or anything, you can bring it back and they will give you another one.
I'm really into this compass
Yeah.
necklace. This is the one that you said that you got a lot of compliments on, or the one you're wearing?
This one I'm wearing right here. Yeah, that compass one is cool. This is an older one. I got it probably 4 or 5 months ago, but I get so many
And
compliments
I know
on
that
it.
you wear it
And
all
then
the
this,
time,
yeah,
right? Like,
and
you
this
don't
is
ever
the
take it
other
off.
one too. This is also Gorgana too. This one, the smaller one.
I think that it's cool that when, as part of being a stylist, you're very like also, it's not just hair, like your whole look is kind of cool. Kind
Thank
of like on
you.
trend. And your earrings too.
Oh yeah, the earrings are from there too.
I'm just started
Little
shopping
baby
through. I'm
ones.
really into this like modern pendant.
Baby copper. I mean, they're like little baby
I think these would be good
baby
gifts.
coins. That's what I was trying to say. They're little coins that match the big one. But like I said, if anything doesn't work out, they'll take it back and give you another one. Everything's guaranteed, 100%. So
Oh,
that's
really
pretty
great.
cool. Yeah, in case like it chips or whatever, which I really haven't had that many problems with
Right,
it.
right.
Once in a while, like maybe because I'm in the water, like one of the rings I got, I think chipped a little bit, but they gave me another one, so that was pretty
That's
cool.
really great.
Yeah.
Are you showering with that necklace on?
I am.
And it just stays because it's
It's
so.
sweet.
I'm seeing the gold. It's so bright. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's really good.
It's catching the light. It looks like very new. It looks
Yeah.
solid.
I've had it a while too.
That's really great. I love jewelry that I don't have to take off and like baby.
Oh, I know.
That's
Because
a
you always
huge-
lose it, drop an earring. It takes all I can do just to get the earrings on with your nails and everything,
Right,
in the
right.
dark. It's kind of dark.
Right.
And then if you're half blind like me with glasses, so.
I think it's so funny that is this an Apple? Are you wearing an Apple Watch?
I am.
It's so funny how they suggest
Everything that I have on, you can find at Amazon.
shop the look.
Yeah,
Seeking
shop the look.
Susan.
Yeah, Seeking Susan. Find me if you
2020.
want a juice cleanse, you want your hair done. I can take care of you.
If
from
you
head
have
to toe.
hemochromatosis,
Yeah, if you have hemochromatosis, you know.
uh,
Yeah, so I'm going to be working on some stuff for that disease because we just need to.
So you were telling me that you were finding a lot of people in the community that there's just not a lot of answers for how to
Yeah, there
how to navigate that.
There's a little bit. I don't know. I just like to see a little bit more balancing of their diets to avoid iron. You know, you were saying that you can't be with the lemon, the citrus.
Well, that's-
I'm not supposed to really eat orange.
So-
Vitamin C.
So for totally different reasons, you know, there's things that are like actually bad for people's bodies for specific reasons, but then in the 8 type body type, like it's an Eastern energy balancing kind of like position that they're coming from. It's
Yeah.
not like lemon's bad. Like lemon's great, and
Yeah.
lemon could be really good for me, maybe in in certain situations. But the idea is that
Right.
if I eat it all the time, that it causes overwarming in the stomach. Not for everyone, but for me specifically because of the diet, the type that I am,
Right.
which was small kidney, small lung, and large liver, and that pattern. It's called pancreatonia. I'm learning about this really cool, this whole cool modality thing. But basically, allegedly, I have a stronger stomach and a stronger pancreas, so it's already warmer. So it, if I eat warm foods, it overheats. And
Oh, okay.
okay, maybe we're getting ready to wrap. Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. Well, this has been really fun. Actually, you want to talk about this Apple Watch before we? Is this the one you're wearing?
I love my Apple Watch.
that
You
your
know, it's
dog?
really cool for hairdressers too, because when you can say, "Hey," you know, they'll say, "Hey, you're running late." I'll say, "Oh yeah, you're running late. That's cool."
Like while
okay."
you're holding the blow
I
dryer in
always
one hand,
thought,
and you have
yeah.
Well,
He
what did he
talks.
say?
I don't even, you know. What time is it?
It's 1:52 p.m.
See?
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
So we've been going for a while. We've been talking. We've just
Very
been like,
chatty.
this is awesome. We went through all these amazing Kevin Murphy products.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us and you want to know, Susan went through her favorite products on the Kevin Murphy line and talked about, you know, like what would be the reason to use different ones. There's so many more that we didn't cover. But like she said, if you have a specific hair need, just type in Kevin Murphy and then that particular need, and you should find something. And if you want to rewatch this video, just go to swayreplay.com and you can rewatch the whole episode. You can look at some of my older shows that I've done in the past. There's many other phenomenal hosts on this network that cover tons of different topics, from like parenting to fitness, Sway TV. So if you go to swaytvfollow.com and you follow us, you can get notified when we're going live. And it's really great. Amazon actually will just send you the notification, but not in like a intrusive way. It's just kind of like, okay, hey, like if you want to check us out, we're live. And, you know, sometimes I'll just be, you know, like a passenger in the car, or I'll be, you know, hanging out, not doing much, and I'll see someone's live and I'll just pop on just to see what they're
say
talking
hi.
about.
Yeah.
Say hi, you know, jump in the chat. We're going through like a constant process of evolution here at Sway to learn more about, you know, what you guys are interested in, what's fun, what's, you know, trending, and trying to just provide you with the best content we possibly can. And I'm so grateful that Susan made it today to talk about this and came up from Orange County
Yes.
to Los Angeles, where our studio is.
It's really fun. Thank you so much.
So again, thank you guys. And I feel like
We have to
we
sway
need to like go out with a bang. We do.
sway.
We're gonna sway more, but I just
We're
feel
gonna
like
sway.
we should like
out
have a
of
little
it.
party before we leave, like something. I don't know. Let's All right. Don't forget to go to swaytvfollow.com. We're also doing a PlayStation giveaway. All you have to do to join is, you know, follow us and submit there's information on how to enter. I think I have a little cheat sheet here, but basically we're going to be providing a lot more information about how to enter. Oh, there we go. So gosh, Mike, I really need, like, can you read that?
We're
Yeah, exactly.
each new follower mentioning the show,
So
something like that.
So we're going to get back to you with more information about how to enter the giveaway. Thank you guys for joining us. This has been another episode on Sway TV.
So we're gonna sway.
Let's sway.
Out of here.
Actually, sway.
Make sure you guys follow Sway TV. Follow Sway right here. Ooh, it's this way, sorry. Corey says, thank you, Sway TV. Shakira says, thank you, Sway. Yes, guys, it is so much fun. We love Sway TV.
We're here all the time streaming live. We're sharing great products. We're doing great interviews and amazing giveaways.
Amazon, we love you, Amazon.
So grateful for you guys and for Sway TV.
I've had such a great time with all of you.
Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.